Hello and welcome back to Cooking for Two 101. I'm Christy, that's John. Today we're making hot honey ribs, barbecued ribs. We're hoping if the weather holds up, we'll finish them up on the grill. If not, we'll do them under the broiler. First, we're going to start off with the dry rub. We're going to put 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, a half a palmful of hot Hungarian paprika, and a half a palmful of smoked paprika, a palmful of garlic powder, onion powder, dry mustard, oregano, half a palm of red pepper, salt and pepper. We're going to mix it all together in this bowl. Then we're going to put it on our baby back ribs. I have I think it's a full rack, half rack. A full rack is 2 of those. Cost me about maybe $15. There is a little trick to baby back ribs that you may or may not be aware of, but I'm just going to share that with you. Let me stir that up a bit. I did trim off a little bit of the fat up here on the top, and when you flip it over, I want you to notice that there is a silver skin on the back of here, and that's all of this right here, and you need to pull that off. If you don't pull that off, you will definitely taste it when you're done eating. Just take a paper towel and rip it off like that. Sometimes it's a little hard to get it started, but you really just want to work on it until you can get it all off. There we go, it's done. See you later, bye. Okay, we are now going to put our dry rub on the ribs. And we want to do both sides. Oh, it's so yummy looking. Just sprinkle it about. Easy peasy. Like that. And then we're going to rub it in. Like press it onto the meat. You don't want it to fall off. This one's a big one. It doesn't even fit on my tray. Oh, I need some more over here. Then we're going to turn it over and do it again on the other side. See what I mean by pressing it in? Oh, look how pretty that is. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so we're going to let this sit, the dry rub, on here for about a half an hour at room temperature. When we come back, we're going to cook this in our Instant Pot. And the last time I did ribs in the Instant Pot, I overcooked it. So I think this time we're going to start with 15 minutes, maybe 18 minutes. I think it's going to be just perfect. Okay, we'll see you in about half an hour. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. We're going to put the ribs in the Instant Pot. I have my trivet in there, and I have poured in a delightful beer. Make sure that you use a beer that you actually like. Now we're going to take the rack of ribs, and we're going to spiral it into the Instant Pot, sitting up on the trivet like that. Oh, that worked out beautifully. Yay. All right, quick rinse of my hands. We'll put the lid on, and we're going to cook it, pressure cook it on high for 18 minutes. Pressure cook, high, start. Why'd that say 5? Okay, we'll be back when she's ready to go. Oh, when we're done with the 18 minutes, we're going to do a 10-minute slow release. We'll be right back. Okay, so while the ribs are cooking, we're going to make our hot honey barbecue sauce. We're going to make it from scratch. You could use a jar of your favorite barbecue sauce if you like, but we're going to do it this way. There's lots of stuff in there that we don't want to eat, so we're going to make it from scratch. First thing we're going to do is saute a half a white onion. This was a big one, so I'm not actually going to use all of that. And this is one diced jalapeno. The seeds and ribs have been removed. There is 1 tablespoon of olive oil in there. We're going to saute this until it gets translucent, and you can start to smell the onions and the peppers. When that's done, we'll be right back. Okay, I added 3 cloves of garlic that were minced. They are sauteed beautifully with the onions and peppers, and I can smell them. So now I'm going to add 2 cups of ketchup, which is going to be the base of our barbecue sauce. And it's quite often the base of any homemade barbecue sauce because it's delicious. It's tomatoey, it's got some sweetness. Yum. And mix that in a bit. I'm actually going to turn this down a bit. This is probably on medium, I would say, on your stove. And what we're going to do is add the seasonings, and then at the end, we're going to add the honey, which is what's going to make it that hot honey flavor that we're going for. Next, I'm going to add about a half a cup of apple juice, a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce, Okay, maybe more than a couple dashes. It gives it that umami, dark brown color and flavor, depth of flavor that you don't get unless you cook something forever and ever, which we're not going to do because we're in a hurry and we're hungry. I'm also going to add in our spices, and what I have here is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a small palmful of dried mustard, onion powder, hot pepper flakes, paprika, and garlic powder. We're going to cook all this down into this beautiful mixture. It's going to take probably 20 minutes to cook down to where you want it to get to. When that's done, we're going to add the honey and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, our sauce has reduced by about half. It's very thick, shiny. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. We're going to add now a cup of honey. And then we are going to turn the heat down. Right now it's about medium. We're going to go to medium low. We're going to stir the honey in, and then we're going to turn the heat off. Oops, that was one too many. Then we're going to paint, I guess, all of this delicious barbecue sauce on our ribs. I took them out of the Instant Pot. They're resting right now. My oven is on broil. It's not going to take long under the broiler because this honey is very sugary, obviously, and it will burn quickly. So you've got to keep a really good eye on it. Oh, look, the honey's melting beautifully. Okay, this is going to take another maybe 3-4 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, our beautiful sauce has reduced to a wonderful, amazing, spicy, sweet, hot honey glaze. And we're now going to put it on our ribs. I did do the other side, but I want to show you real quick. You see how the ribs have pulled away from the meat? That's how you know your ribs are ready and tender. I'm going to spoon our beautiful sauce over our ribs, and then we're going to broil it. You got to be careful though, because honey will burn quickly. So don't go too far from the oven while this is happening. My oven is set to broil. I'm going to go with probably 3 minutes, maybe 5 at the max. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh no, man overboard. All right, there we go. She's a beaut. And then you can also serve some of this barbecue sauce on the side. Oh, my spoon fell in. Bummer. Okay, in the oven we go. We'll see you in 3 minutes, Mr. Rib. I did put tinfoil on the pan just for easy cleanup. There's not really any other reason to do that except for easy cleanup is a bonus. All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, I have diligently watched the ribs while they're in the broiler situation because they can burn in a heartbeat. And after all this work, nobody wants burnt ribs, but look at that. Oh my goodness, this glaze is amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, it's gonna take about, I'm gonna go with 5, maybe 10 minutes for this to cool off so that you can actually eat it. When that happens, we'll come back and give it a try. I'm so excited. Okay, she's ready. She's cooled off. It's not piping hot anymore, so I can give it a shot. I did make a little bit of coleslaw to serve on the side because coleslaw is yummy, especially with ribs. Oh, look at how juicy that is. Yum. I cut them. They just cut beautifully. It's not fall off the bone tender. It has a bit of a bite to it. So if you want it to just fall off of the bone, cook it for about maybe 4 or 5 minutes more in the pressure cooker. But this is exactly how I like it. Got a bite. Oh, the sauce is amazing. Hot honey barbecue ribs. Are you kidding me? You got to try this recipe. They're absolutely delicious. A little messy though. Okay, thanks for watching Cooking for Two 101. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And really, these ribs are amazing. See you soon.